Sharp. Good morning, guys, and happy Friday. How are we doing today?
Here we go. Lakers by 30 tonight. I got Lakers by 30. I got Jamal Murray going 1 for 8 from 3. I got Jokic going 1 for 5 from 3. They turn back into pumpkins, and it is a cake walk. Here we go. Piece of cake for LeBron.
Hey, guys, can y'all do me a favor? Can y'all tweet me Paul George and Kawhi's stat line tonight? They'll probably be at Wallace. They might be at Wallace. Skip, you want to go by and check them out?
Yeah, I could also tell you what the Heat stat line was.
Now you Heat.
I'm a Heat fan now.
Hold on. What about when LeBron was there for 4 years?
They don't need LeBron.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, let's get started with last night's game. The battle of the first-round picks. Baker Mayfield bounced back after passing for less than 200 yards in the Browns' Week 1 loss to the Ravens. The former #1 overall pick put up 219 yards and 2 touchdowns in last night's win over Joe Burrow and the Bengals. Baker did throw a late interception, but was able to lead the Browns on a fourth-quarter drive to seal the game behind their ground attack. So, Shannon, did Baker prove last night that he is not a bust?
No, he didn't. Skip, he needs a lot of things around him to play well. In college, he was the best player on the field. And if you look at it, Skip, he had C.D. Lamb. He had Hollywood Brown. He had, if I'm not mistaken, he had Joe Mixon for 1 year. Wasn't Mixon there for a year?
The first year he started, maybe.
Yeah, yep. I think so.
Yep.
So, Skip, we see what he had around him. But
he started for 3 years.
Yeah. Skip, what it showed me last night, and I think a lot of people have always believed this, our Browns offense should run through the running game. Let it go through Chubb. Let it go through Kareem Hunt. And you see what happens after that. And then you can play action, and you get Odell wide open for a touchdown. He was clean last night, Skip. No sacks, no hits, no takedowns. And they ran the ball for 215 yards on 35 carries. So if you're going to give me that kind of production out of the run game and the ability to play action off of that, Skip, yes, he can be successful. But watching him last night, I didn't see anything special. I didn't see anything that flashed. You know, you watch Kyler Murray and you watch Kyler Murray Sunday, you say, oh, man, Kyler Murray special.
Oh, so you've come around on Kyler Murray. Wait, you just called him special.
Yes.
You've been down on Kyler Murray.
I was down on Kyler. And it's okay. Guess what? It's okay if I'm wrong on something. I'm not going to go out here and just, I didn't say it. No, I didn't say it. But we're not talking about Kyler Murray. We're talking about Baker Mayfield, who you believe was going to be special. And I have not seen it yet. Skip, it's early. It's only his 3rd year. But I don't see, Skip, I don't see that brashness. I don't see the whirling, and you know how he used to do in college. He run down the field, and he doing the helicopter all the way down the field. I don't see that. I see a guy that if things go really well, the running game, I can run the football, then I can play action off of it. Yes, I can have success. But he threw, as Alex mentioned, he threw a horrible interception, Skip. You can't make that play. There's nothing, if you run a play action and there's nothing to hold the backside safety, Skip, he's supposed to sink and take the crossing right away. So what did the guy do? He sunk, and Baker never saw him. I'm like, Baker, you know he was there. You know that's what you're taught. That's like, okay, that's not high school, but that's college football there. So, Skip, look, I thought he played well last night. But I'm not here to say, oh, yeah, Baker's turned the corner. No, I don't believe he's turned the corner. If you're going to run the football with Hunt, you're going to run the football with Nick Chubb like they ran it like that, I'll be there. They'll have success. But looking at the AFC North, they're the 3rd best team in the AFC North. You know that. I know that.
Okay. So, a quick undisputed history lesson featuring my partner, Shannon Sharp. Let's see. I said before the Baker Mayfield draft, he should go #1. Somebody across the table said, what? You're kidding me. #1? I believe you like Sam Darnold.
I did.
Yes.
I did.
I said he should go 1, and he did go 1, and it was a bit of a shocker to everybody. First year, he doesn't get to play. We go through hard knocks, and Hugh Jackson is saying, Baker, congratulations, calls him in, says, you just won the backup job. And I was outraged and offended. So Tyrod Taylor starts the first few games, and then he gets hurt. And Baker gets his shot on that, wasn't it, a Thursday night against the Jets? And here he came, and there he goes. And he had a sensational close to his rookie year, and he went 7-7 against a pretty difficult schedule. And guess who came around? My partner came around.
Yes.
And last year, early on, especially after Baker Mayfield went to Baltimore and won 40-25 and threw for 340 yards, he looked pretty special that day. My partner was saying, shake and bake. You started driving my bandwagon.
Actually,
you tried to co-opt it.
Actually, Skip, I picked them to win the division before.
Okay, and obviously they had added a bunch of big hot pieces.
Yeah.
Okay, so then this year, obviously he fell off the cliff at the end of the year last year. So now you're down on him and you're sort of edging toward he's a bust. Yesterday you were still like pretty shaky.
No, I'm not saying he's a bust, Skip, but this notion, because he's the first pick, he's going to turn out to be John Elway. Okay, he's the first pick in the draft. He's going to turn out to be one of these franchise-altering quarterbacks. Do I see that at this very moment? I do not.
I don't know if I'm going to go to franchise altering, but he is a franchise quarterback.
Well, no, Skip, did you the first pick in the draft?
Okay, I got it. Well, he will live up to being the first pick in the draft. And I told you yesterday, I'm not giving up. I don't see anything wrong yet. Okay. I think he's going to be just fine. And I thought Baker Mayfield came out last night with the old chip back on his shoulder. And he said basically to the Shannon Sharps and maybe to the Colin Cowards of the world, watch this. And Kevin Stefanski, his new coach, and I'm going to remind everybody, he's now he's barely into his third season. He's had 4 head coaches.
Why is that?
4 head coaches.
Why is that?
Yeah. And he's had 3 new play callers, 3 offensive coordinators. How hard is that on a still very young quarterback? Help me out. Not that easy, right?
That's what happens, Skip.
Continuity.
Skip, when you don't play well, you get those guys fired.
Okay, but he did play well as a rookie, and it's still all hell broke loose. And then Freddie K, as you call him, Freddie Kitchens, got elevated, which was a terrible move. And it was a bad franchise getting worse. That's what happened.
Right.
Sometimes you get stuck when you're the #1 overall. Wrong place, wrong time, wrong franchise.
Yes.
They had the #1 pick for a reason because they were the worst team in the NFL. So the point is that last night you got to see Baker back to being Baker. He took the game over for the first few minutes of the game because I saw a different game. I got to get a new TV. The Hall of Famer tells me that it was run, run, run. And I saw a different game. Maybe I got to get new LASIK surgery. I don't know. Here's what I saw to open the game. Let's see, the first 2 plays of the game run by the Browns. Obviously, Joe Burrow had the ball first, but when they got the ball, the first 2 plays were what? Chubb? No, Baker. They went throw. 3 of the first 4 plays of this football game were Baker Mayfield passes. Okay. Wow. And he was operating, and Kevin Stefanski finally pulled his head out of his behind and said, he's pretty athletic. He likes to throw on the run. Let's get him outside the pocket, which he did a whole lot at the University of Oklahoma when I watched every snap he took for his 3 years there. He likes to move and groove. He likes to get in rhythm. He likes to create momentum with his legs as well as his arm. I'm not saying he's a pure running quarterback. He's no Cam Newton, but he can run some, and he can obviously escape to throw.
Okay.
And he enjoys throwing it on the run where he can create splashy sort of plays that excite the whole offense. And that's what happened early in that game. He threw some exciting rollout passes to his right and to his left. He throws it really well going to his left.
So how did he get out there?
Okay. What do you mean, how did he get out
How did he get out there? Play fake.
Well,
play action.
Okay, but he's rolling out. Some of, I don't think a couple of them were rollouts.
That's how Odell got that touchdown.
I think they were just pure bootleg action where he just rolled out. But the point is, they actually last night threw it to run it. They threw it to run it. And again, the play of the game, the throw of the game came to, who's that number 13? I forgot about him. I forget his name. That guy for, he's got that kind of blondish hair. You know that guy?
I could have swore they faked that ball right there.
So he's rolling to his left, a harder throw, rolling to his left, and zing! He throws a rifle shot and hits number 13. Oh, Odell Beckham, I remember his name now.
Right.
Hit him right on the numbers. Is that not a good throw?
That's a great throw.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
And that basically ignited